Nestled in the eastern Himalayas, Bhutan boasts one of the world's most pristine environments. Over 70% of its land is blanketed by lush forest, earning it the distinction of being one of the world's few carbon-negative countries. These vast ecosystems are more than just breathtaking landscapes. They are the lifelines of the nation, harboring an incredible diversity of flora and fauna, including endangered species like tigers, snow leopards, and golden langurs. Bhutanese culture deeply values harmony with nature, rooted in spiritual traditions that celebrate the interconnectedness of all living beings. However, even in this ecological paradise, the delicate balance between humans and wildlife is facing increasing strain. As Bhutan develops and infrastructure projects multiply, the harmonious coexistence that has characterized life here for centuries is now facing unprecedented challenges.
Lamchegi ana kimeptabe zado mare zado.
In Bhutan's rural heartlands, where over 60% of the population resides, agriculture and livestock rearing are the cornerstones of livelihoods. These communities, deeply connected to the land, share their space with a diverse array of wildlife. However, this coexistence is increasingly troubled with conflict. Farmers spend a significant portion of the year, often exceeding 3 months, vigilantly guarding their crops from raiding animals. A task that has become both physically and emotionally draining. Human-wildlife conflict manifests in various forms. In the south, elephants frequently raid villages, destroying crops and even homes.
Minit nga de chikalu nga na chulam tu ong me nga le te ani cha da no ya da khogi ani cha da no ma le si e khoi cha da no si tinga go le be babbe ane hip chu ong me mai la ong me la ting da di o la da la na me sab shuk jo nga le te ava hip chi te ana hip chi te hogi te thu ko dai la bya tan chili ani sa ava drum se la ane drum se la ko ani zade se apa nak orang le, tiada ni cili pun tiada ni cip zazab dia singa, ngai, wah zoom di ngai du me, zoom macam ngai du, si nok sam cetai lah, zoom di ngai radu, si nok sam cetai lah.
Ani bila dusi ani bila ani nita ani beca so ani beca betul lebih pada tempe tapi cip ana tempe jadi tu ani benar ke tasa tu din cer sagen cer nana lo sage poya go sa izi po The good thing I check out have your car and baby, she is so and some baby, better than the brandy. Baby, Tommy, get delivered in the Gorami and the Tom Zidera. Then I go hard at shit. Jalakara, Kalazam, Jokara, moo. Then I'm talking the Lunica Bakara, Jabomana, Coprache, Sharam, Chumdo, Kedeala. That's not all less living, so I need to look at that home there, with the proposal I need to go there.
What you can add in some come here and I'm Jabera, what you under the bonnet, was a only Alutangula. The Pam Majogula. The Mamas Lebig Tanimila, Thomas Adams. The Machigina subject to the Iskunake and the Bolado, the Tomi Jimako and Churatuba. No some chairs, some Nako, Kaskin Ma, no some Tina say that I say that I maybe I'm so not say. Cogo Chancha Anashuman, the Toto Shit, and I'm a problem. Many I program, I mean, not to let go that door, even as Tanny, Pona Shashwa animated.
Tommy and Laramaca and Jaja Josh. And the subs in a minty mark night at the movie.
Catabichuma, Tommy Chuda, and Tommy Lavashu, Chapachima, and Miss Murachuma.
I never put up Mutamala.
Mudia,
on a Gopera Mucoila.
and the Soya,
And the Hatam subs in Hatam from the and Chumto, mine to Basla. To make better child and big and
the Tom Chaka, Kachivitina.
And Jasso getting Roddy and come to them.
And the Anderson Tommy Jacoma.
Ilan, my wallet in the better and Mata Pomat better.
And then a portion of Nana Zinivea.
And go there, put on Hatam Sabla.
And Chalatu Makamini in the Kachmosa watching that look to the better Honzuchimola, Yaya took Mama took a Hungani carrot, Rascus Kedamala. Though another Javachin Rokungi, Hematuko Bendige, the look to Mikovala. The Namsim Chatu Mivenove, though Hemat Kosanara Javachin Kokanemi Visnogan Vera Jatavilla. Tataka Bitiva Samala, the Samchibo Halemola, She de la Guesan Lapsamino.
Livestock depredation by tigers, leopards and wild dogs has surged, particularly as the tiger population has seen a remarkable increase of 27% over the last 5 years, with current estimate placing their numbers between 115 and 146 individuals. The true scale of human-wildlife conflict in Bhutan is difficult to ascertain due to a lack of comprehensive data. However, it is estimated that nearly 70% of Bhutanese farmers experience crop and livestock losses due to wildlife.
Yeah, baby, ngachina, pengala lunu, ani besok tapsian, masih ni betul. Ani betap nu.
Itu umur belas kita macam ni.
Then be watching Haugi Sasomela.
Ya, Torochi la beda no mare Chesamchi, ona no mare sinchuto adigichira. Tuchino yondon gi sumchuso Dungedi chiasi kanim batamchi kovdelu ni sumoto. Digi mangil busi patuchi be bachim ji umcheda jideri pubim besa shunila
lochi kona iko mam cham mesala hamada chabachi te mam ko desura na chi gita yi khare ko cha khone de me wala ona hamazun bane joiso we me wala
nachina ta didi metemes te masoro na de poten de nodi aba halam zasasla.
These losses are substantial, with farmers losing an average of 126 kilograms of crops per household each year, resulting in economic losses exceeding $171.75 million nationwide. Between 2002 and 2012, over 2,000 livestock fell victim to predation, primarily by tigers and wild dogs.
Ridagi semchi disu dugi ngota somchi bi utuchi be bachin nachi so bonor semchi leti chumigi mingum disole
디다틴티비기 프로그램다 잡초로 디스 가디 다다치 난곱두 세션이라.
The human cost of human-wildlife conflict is equally devastating. Tragically, people have fallen victim to violent attacks by wild animals. It is estimated that approximately 7 people are mauled by Asiatic black bears and 4 people are killed by elephants annually. When the livelihoods of rural communities are repeatedly threatened, retaliation against wildlife becomes a concerning reality. Farmers resort to poisoning or trapping predators that attack their livestock, while elephants are sometimes chased or injured during crop raids. These retaliatory actions not only harm wildlife populations but also escalate tensions between conservation goals and the needs of local communities. Annually, an estimated 206 wild animals are rescued from various snares and traps. Furthermore, poaching, driven by both profit and survival needs, remains a persistent threat. Tigers and leopards, already endangered species, face significant risks from retaliatory killings and illegal hunting. Bears are also targeted, often perceived as a threat to human safety or sought for traditional uses. These actions further disrupt the delicate balance of Bhutan's ecosystems and undermine crucial conservation efforts.
Ya la sola kuzambo la dumichi de chusum yolo la datu bewacha na black pandemo la ngachi bewachin ani di da ana hinya sinula gagi shaiga mashi.
Human-wildlife conflict in Bhutan arises from a confluence of factors. Driven by infrastructure development, human encroachment, habitat loss and fragmentation force wildlife into closer proximity to human settlements. This, combined with the depletion of natural food sources like forest products through human activities, increases competition for resources. Improper waste management further exacerbates the issue, attracting animals like wild pigs, elephants and bears to human settlements. Climate change adds another layer of complexity, altering habitats and disrupting food availability for wildlife, forcing them to seek sustenance in areas with greater human presence. To address human-wildlife conflict, the Bhutanese government has implemented a multi-pronged approach. Empowering communities. 46 Gyeok Environment Conservation Committees were established, each receiving Nutrum 500,000 to assist farmers facing wildlife-related losses. Long-term support. The Human-Wildlife Conflict Endowment Fund, established in 2012, provides long-term financial assistance to impacted communities. Physical deterrence. Over 6,484 kilometers of electric fencing have been installed, though challenges remain in deterring agile species like monkeys and bears. Chain link fences offer additional protection. Proactive measures. Relocation programs for problem animals and rapid response teams address immediate wildlife incursions, minimizing risks and preventing conflict escalation.
Namniktung ke nadiro namsami karenya shubedi anibedalo pensiongi namsam pento ke ku chutam chenga de chisensi namsam pento isi shudula ani tena pensiongi da netangdi kaudang talu thuachin ani ki meshing di mepjove meshing thop maswa tenga chi keo ki pachile delia paki khadule budget handisu na bedelanga chi pension di namshin netangi be ani plus jo anbeda.
Bhutan's commitment to conservation remains unwavering. Lawmakers and policymakers recognize the urgent need for systemic changes to balance human needs with preservation of wildlife.
The Nagida Senampa Disulu, the Jachale Jacha, the compensation Jima Surura, the Jungi Katolebe, Jacha Gepchu Deji, Yan Jacha Dinchu, Yan Jacha Gupchi Deji, the Natsura, the Jungi Katul Natsura, the Senampa Disu, the Namsam Samsoni Me, Sishutola.
Government has at the moment allocated sum of almost 5.1 billion euro just for the chain link fencing. Besides the chain link and also the insurance scheme that we are trying to establishing to mitigate the impacts of the human-wildlife conflict, research and development has been integral part of what this ministry has been prioritizing and doing. We are also looking at possibilities of introducing new varieties of crops so that that particular variety is not palatable for the wildlife.
Mitigating human-wildlife conflict requires a multifaceted approach that integrates technology, community efforts, and sustainable practices. Technological innovations. Solutions like smart fencing, GPS tracking of wildlife, and development of natural deterrents such as biofencing and repellent crops can significantly improve the protection of farmlands. Community-driven solutions. Community-led initiatives, financial incentives for farmers, and comprehensive waste management programs are crucial for fostering coexistence and building community resilience. Sustainable land use planning. The implementation of sustainable land use practices, including the creation of wildlife corridors and the promotion of agroforestry, is essential for long-term solutions. Regional collaboration. Cross-border collaborations and partnerships with neighboring countries are vital for effective wildlife conservation and regional cooperation in addressing human-wildlife conflict. Bhutan's journey towards balancing conservation and development serves as a testament to the nation's resilience and vision. By fostering a harmonious coexistence between humans and wildlife, Bhutan safeguards its people and its rich biodiversity, inspiring a path towards sustainable development for nations worldwide. Balancing Acts, Nurturing Human-Wildlife Coexistence in Bhutan, is a story of hope and harmony. A reminder that even in the face of challenges, coexistence is possible when people and nature work together.